I'm Maya, and today I am here to show you all my April TBR, and it's very exciting. I'm shortening it a little bit this month because we are back to school, online. Virtual choir is a blast. Let me just put that out there. The first book I'll be reading in April is not a book at all, but a play, and that is Shakespeare's Macbeth. I'm excited. I like Shakespeare. He's a wordsmith if there ever was one. But I will say I hate reading plays, so I downloaded the audiobook for Macbeth onto my phone. So that is a tip for you all. If you're assigned a school book over this time at home, try to get it on audiobook and read along because it's infinitely more fun. Next, we've got this hefty boy, Winds of War by Herman, Wouk, one of the two. My dad has been asking me to read this forever. And now I'm going to, and I'm nervous because it's 885, I want to say. 884. Five. Oh man. 885 pages long. This is a World War II historical fiction novel. I believe it follows an American family in the midst of all of the chaos. There's going to be a lot of names. That's one thing I'm a little worried about, is there's lots of characters. Worst comes to worst, I'll just take some notes. We love annotating books. Just books that belong to us, though. That's an important thing to add. The Winds of War should be good. I'll keep you posted. How the García Girls Lost Their Accents by Julia Alvarez. So this book comes with kind of a fun story, and that story goes something like this.
Once upon a time, there was a girl named Maya who was in honors 10th grade English, and she realized that every book she'd read that year was written by a dead,
Caucasian, heteronormative man.
Although all of those texts, including Catcher in the Rye, which is a personal favorite, and The Great Gatsby, although they were all wonderful, they were written by the same demographic. And I feel that English class not only has an obligation to teach us to be literate and to express ourselves, but to develop empathy, because I believe reading is an excellent portal into the minds and lives of other people. I had a meeting with my teacher and a vice principal and the English coordinator, and my English teacher ended up giving me about 8 books. Google Earth, you can be on your phone at home and go anywhere in the world. And with books, you can be at home and learn and love anywhere in the world. So that's a nice sentiment, and I'm really excited. I'm trying to get into audiobooks. I've never been a huge fan, but they're super convenient. You can be cleaning your room and reading. You can be in the car and reading. You can be drawing a pigeon and reading. There are endless possibilities, so I'm excited. As for audiobooks this month, let's see what we've got. Her Royal Highness by Rachel Hawkins takes place in Scotland. There are Harry Potter references. And I love Scotland because in Scotland they have tea and the Holyrood House, which is gorgeous, and I got lost there. Next is Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston, which I think is a really cool last name. And lastly, we have The Importance of Being Earnest by Oscar Wilde. And Oscar Wilde is a treasure, so I can't imagine this going poorly. So I'm using the Libby app, which allows you to put in your library branch as well as your library card, and then you have access to all the ebooks and all the audiobooks you could ever dream of. Oh, this one's fun. I got this at Barnes & Noble a while back. I'm really excited, and this is Purple Hibiscus, a novel. And it takes place in Nigeria, and again, I think it's about a family and their struggles. It's about a young girl and her older brother, and apparently they lead a very privileged life, but end up having a newfound idea about their family and on freedom. So it should be emotional, I think. It'll be a bit of a roller coaster, but I'm really looking forward to it. I think the cover is beautiful, and yeah. Got another library book that I'm currently stuck with. I'm not complaining. I'm just worried that they're gonna miss their homes on the library shelves, but my next book is Imaginary Friend by Stephen Chbosky, and this is a thriller. It is about a mother and a son, and the son gets lost in the woods one day and comes back with this imaginary friend in his head. It is a thriller. Stephen Chbosky wrote The Perks of Being a Wallflower, which is one of my favorite coming-of-age stories and movies. Phenomenal movie. But I'm interested to see how he will tackle a horror, because those are very different genres, although coming of age is a little bit horrific. So it should be fun. My last physical book for the month of April is My Year of Rest and Relaxation by Ottessa Moshfegh. And I haven't really heard anything about this other than Ariel Bissette's constant recommendations. And the way she talks about it, she's a fellow booktuber, it just sounds great. I think it's written in a fun format, but it's about a lady who decides to go into social distancing mode. She does it of her own volition, whereas we are currently told to, but I think it should be a fun read, especially considering the way it compares to the world of the day. And that, my friends, is my April TBR. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful month, and I hope that your April is better than March was for everybody in the world.